Well, to start off, we have good features for most progression, and then for the advanced skier, mainly at this level. And do you not know what that is? I thought so. It's where you hit shaped rails most of the time. They're usually round, shaped, long, and then they end with a little dip, because, you know, none of them are really straight. Sometimes they got a little curve in them. Those are your elbows with a nice, like, kink. And you got some of those nice curved C rails. Those are the ones that really don't fit on the skiers. Those are the women park skiers. They're really good. When I say good, I mean...
One for the money, two for the spirit. Used to think about it, but never stopped to fear it. Had a couple times when I came real near it, knocking at my door, but it's too quiet, I couldn't hear it. Life is a pretty woman, and I want a richer gear it. It's a sushi grade tuna, I'ma sear it. It's a plane, I'm a pilot, I'ma steer it, but you never know. Any given time, come along, I hijack it, I commandeer it, and I'm lacking the currency, so I'm packing insurance. We heart attack and emergency prone any minute. Patron, Henny, Guinness, drinking till it's done. Got me feeling like a million, but I'm thinking like a one. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and forget your seatbelt. You never been on a ride like this before. I black out as I activate the cruise control, and that's it. You wanna do some more shit? I'm sorry, but that's it. You wanna do some more shit? I'm sorry, but that's it. You wanna do some more shit? I'm sorry, but that's it. I know you wanna do some more shit. I'm sorry, but that's it. You only live once, man, Drake was right. You can find me at the bottom of a lake tonight. Suicidal terrorists could overtake.
He's like 8.
No, he's 12. Ew. Close enough.
Is it really?
I think so.
Apparently.
I think, yeah. I've had like 4 concussions up until this point.
But
so
they're
I mean,
in like 7th grade.
I'm used to it.
Fine. Your head bleeds a lot, so.
But he was just gonna get like a little patch on the top of it, and then we'll be good.
What happened? Okay, so I basically walked into the ski patrol lodge. Lady starts throwing me a lot of questions. She's like, "Are you hurt? You had a concussion?" I'm like, "No, I'm perfectly fine." Later, she gets into it. She starts looking at the hole. She's like, "Oh, you might need a couple minor stitches." I'm like, "Are you serious? It doesn't seem that bad." She's like, "Oh yeah, no, the blood's stopped and everything, but you might need a couple stitches to patch this up." I'm like, "Okay." Later, she looks at it. She scrubbles around a little more, gets rid of some of the blood. Looks at it. She's like, "Dude, you got a small scrape on the top of your head. What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I wanted you to get the blood off." She just looks at it. She's like, "Disregard everything I told you before. You're a dumbass. Don't do that again." I'm like, "Okay." So, you want to go up and do that again?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Lo-fi-blow-dry.com. Get the album Lo-fi Blow Dry. This verse is about a hypothetical situation. Check it. My girl said death's not an end, it's a change. A time for the world's energy to rearrange. So after I died, I became food for the trees whose seeds spread around as they move with the breeze. Some seeds grew and others became food. One got eaten by a tiny little dude. The dude was a squirrel and he lived by the house that I left in my will to my son and my spouse. A couple hours after eating the seed, the squirrel's stomach started rumbling. He needed relief and that squirrel knew about the garden my girl grew. A quiet little spot he would come to do. Number 2, he shouted out with a push, fertilizing the soil surrounding the blueberry bush. Wasn't long till the blueberries grew very plump, to the point that my girl was picking them out by the clump and making pies with them, milkshakes with them, making muffins and jellies and pancakes with them. And in a roundabout way, when she was baking a pie, it's like a little tiny piece of me staying alive and living on through my people that are still on earth. Living on infinitely, no need for rebirth. Living on through the green grass growing on your lawn. Living on, or was I really ever gone? I'm living on. I'm living on. Keeping on. I'm living on. Herbal tea, kinda neat living on.